They say revenge is a dish best served cold. But at 52, I've realized it's better served precisely. My name is Alina, and for 20 years, I was the woman behind the man. I built his empire, I scrubbed the blood off his reputation, and I stayed silent while he climbed. And then, 3 years ago, he decided I was outdated. He traded me in for a newer model and left me with nothing but a signed NDA and a broken heart. He thought I was finished, but he forgot one thing. I'm the one who kept the books. When I met Mark, he was a nobody with a big dream and a mountain of debt. I used my inheritance, every single penny, to fund his first startup. I worked 3 jobs so he could focus on vision. For years, my life was a blur of spreadsheets, investor calls, and endless nights cleaning up his messes, both personal and professional. By the time I was 45, we were multi-millionaires. Our success felt like my success. It was our dream, achieved together. Or so I thought. Then came the gala. It was our 20th anniversary, a night meant to celebrate our journey. I expected a toast, a thank you, maybe even a simple acknowledgement of my role in it all. Instead, while champagne glasses clinked around us, he slipped a manila envelope into my hand. Divorce papers, cold, sterile, and brutally efficient. He had spent the last year moving our assets, our shared wealth, into offshore accounts I didn't technically own. He looked me right in the eye, without a flicker of remorse, and said, "Elena, you're just not part of the brand anymore." That night, he threw me out of the house I designed, with the furniture I paid for. I walked away with a suitcase and a shattered sense of self. He thought I spent the last 3 years crying into my pillow. He was wrong. But I didn't cry. I watched. Mark was arrogant, blinded by his own success. He thought he was untouchable, a god in a bespoke suit. He started taking shortcuts, illegal ones. He got sloppy, forgetting that every password, every secret contact, and every ghost employee was part of a system I created. I was the architect of his kingdom, and I still held all the keys. I didn't go to the police. Not yet. I waited patiently for his biggest moment, his ultimate coronation, the IPO of his new tech firm. This was the day he was set to become a billionaire. The trading floor was buzzing with energy. I sat in the back of the room unnoticed, wearing the same simple black dress I wore the night he left me. He was on stage, basking in the applause, the flash of cameras reflecting in his eyes. He didn't even see me. He was too busy soaking in his triumph. The clock on the wall ticked closer to 10 a.m. The bells were about to ring, signaling the start of trading and the birth of his new fortune. With a steady hand, I opened my phone and hit send on a single, carefully drafted email. It went to the SEC, the lead investors, and, for a personal touch, his new 20-something-year-old fiancé. That email contained 20 years of evidence. Digital breadcrumbs I had laid for myself. Embezzlement, tax fraud, and the smoking gun. irrefutable proof that the patented technology he was about to take public was actually stolen from a small, struggling firm 5 years ago, a firm he had bankrupted in the process. The celebratory chatter in the room died down, replaced by a wave of confused murmurs, then a deafening silence. Phones started ringing. I watched his face morph from triumph to confusion, then to pure, cold terror. His eyes frantically scanned the crowd and finally, they landed on me. He saw me. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just slowly raised my glass in a silent toast. By 10:15, he was being escorted off the stage in handcuffs. By noon, his net worth was zero. His company, his legacy, had evaporated into thin air before it even had a chance to exist. He's in a cell now, probably still wondering how a simple housewife outsmarted him. The truth is, I didn't outsmart him. I just knew him better than he knew himself. I knew his greed, his shortcuts, his every weakness. My name is Alina. I'm 52, I'm starting over, and for the first time in my life, I don't owe anyone a damn thing. Thank you for listening to my story. If you've ever felt underestimated, remember that knowledge is power. Be sure to subscribe for more stories of quiet strength.